Hi everyone, how you doing? Right, so this video is sponsored by the One Football app. It's the only place, as I keep saying, to get your transfer news, the gossip, tables, results, across Premier League, you name it. The link is in the description for that and it's free to use. Why not? Now, we've got Blackburn tomorrow, preview. We're going to be talking about Blackburn, but we're also going to be hearing from people from the fan cams from Wednesday night talking about Blackburn. Would you go for youngsters? Would you go for your strongest side? More on that in a moment, but we want to talk about Blackburn. We'll have a look at them as well. Now, as you know, when we look at the opposition, we'll take a look at the last 6 fixtures, and it's actually pretty good reading for Newcastle. Blackburn have got a great result at home at West Brom, one of the promotion chasers, but you take away from that, heavy defeat against Sheffield United, defeat against Leeds, defeat against Norwich, and a couple of draws against Birmingham and Middlesbrough. So they've only won 1 out of 6, possible 5 points from 18, scoring 7, conceding 11. Now, if we look at the league table, Blackburn are currently sitting in 15th in position at the minute. 12 points above the relegation zone, but 9 points off the playoffs. Look, I don't think they're going to go up. I don't think they're going to go down. I think, you know, the situation with Blackburn I think they would have took that mid-table, coming up from League One as well. Adam Armstrong scoring goals for fun on loan last year. And Tony Mowbray will probably be happy with, you know, sitting mid-table. And I think it's a good season for Blackburn. And then they want to push on, probably try and go for promotion next year. Speaking of Adam Armstrong, you know, he's on the books here. He'll want to play. He'll be desperate, won't he? He'll be absolutely desperate to play at St James's Park and even score perhaps. Then again, Danny Graham, an ex-Mackham who brought up in Gateside, his supporters tune still, he'll want to do well against us as well. Now, he's only netted once in 15 appearances this season. He's having a difficult time of it of late, Adam Armstrong, but the best thing for him was to go out and join someone permanently because Rafa doesn't rate him, and if he's not going to get any game time, look, you can't just keep getting loan after loan after loan, but having a difficult time, and hopefully he kicks on and has a good career. When the win over West Brom, I don't think there'll be many changes to this lineup. I think there'll probably be 1 or 2, but it was Martin in goal, it was Elliot Bennett at right back, then it was Lenihan and Charlie Mulgrew, more on him in a second. Bell at left back, the 2 holder midfielders were Corey Evans and Travis, and then you've got Reid, you've got Bradley Dack. Adam Armstrong is playing not as the striker because he plays Danny Graham as a striker as well. Now, as I say, I expect 1 or 2 changes. The danger men are pretty obvious. Charlie Mulgrew, now, he scored against us twice in the Championship when Blackburn actually done the double over us. They went down in the League One. We went up to the Premier League. And he was a constant threat, home and away scoring. A header and a free kick, wasn't it? Now, he's got 8 goals this season. 8 goals from a defender. That's class. That was absolute quality. He's almost their top scorer. Danny Graham's got the same amount of goals as a centre-back. So Danny Graham's got 8 as well. He's going to be a threat up top. But I think it's probably, you're going to look at Bradley Dack, who plays behind Danny Graham from midfield. He's got 10 goals this season, so he's going to be the threat. And yeah, you expect us to beat Blackburn. I'm not being disrespectful, even if we were to rotate the side a little bit, but I'm guessing Blackburn will probably want Newcastle to rotate to knock us out, so they've got a better chance. Look, you are expecting the likes of Hoslow, Manquillo, Jacob Murphy, possibly even Hayden, Longstaff, or maybe Shelby will get the full 90. Change at centre-back, Freddie Woodman in goal before he possibly may go out on loan. There is going to be changes. Sorensen, there's calls for Sorensen, but I can't say him, if Sorensen was selected, I can't see him being any more than being on the bench. We know that Mutu's obviously gone back now to the Asian Games, Asian Cup for a month, but this is what everybody said on Wednesday night for the team that they would like to see.
We're in a relegation battle this season, we've got to accept that, and I just think, yes, cup runs do install confidence, but it's just the resting of players things, and we just haven't got the squad to rotate. That's why, in my view, I would go with a full strength side against Blackburn at the weekend.
I want the first team to play, I really do. The reason is, we need confidence, we need to breed confidence in our team, because we're not looking good at the minute at all going forward. So I think we need to try and beat Blackburn and try and
Would you like a cup run?
I'd love a cup run. 17th in a cup run would be a great season for us, you know what I mean, but the lack of depth in the squad, I touched on it at Hull a couple of months ago, pre-season. The lack of depth in this squad is borderline shocking. Like, outside of our main team, what players would you want us to see change the game?
I don't care what we do really, because if we rotate, we'll probably get spanked by Blackburn. Adam Armstrong will probably have a hat-trick against us or something like that. And then if we don't rotate, then we fuck up the league. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. We're in this predicament now where we don't know what to do. I think it's just time to leave it to Rafa and see what he can do. See if he can bring out any more of his magic.
Anyway, I think we'll play Longstaff in the midfield. I'm hoping it's alongside Shelby. But I'd like to see Sorensen at least in the squad instead of Joselu. I wouldn't mind seeing Woodman.
The question is, would you go full strength? Would you go rotated? What's more important, the league, or would you like an FA Cup run? I've said it numerous times on this channel, I want an FA Cup run. I want that FA Cup run. I think it's a healthy distraction because it's so negative at the moment in the league. I think we have a nice little cup run. It'll just breathe a little bit of confidence, and I think it's just a nice welcome distraction for me because there's no replays after, what's it, the 4th round or 5th round, one of the two. So why not? Why not? Let us know what you think. If you're at the game as well, as you've seen everybody on fan cams just there, come along, have a chat with her, young and old. We will interviews. Just pop along, come and have a chat with us. Have a good night. Bye bye.